Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to What Shall We Do Next, and today I am back with another horror movie prop, and that was, you saw that, right? You saw that. There is actual paranormal activity in my house. That's not even fake. I can't fake that. My light just went out. Not now. I'm trying to make an Annabelle Creation video here. Hold on. What the fuck happened here? Oh, God damn it. Okay, I'm back. I've solved the problem. Anyway, as I was saying, I have a prop here from Annabelle Creation, which is like my favorite horror movie ever. Not just of the Conjuring Universe, but it is my favorite of the universe. And the reason for that, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed this. All of the movies in the Conjuring Universe all have a scene that will like pull at the heartstrings a little bit and make you a little bit emotional. They all have a scene that does that. But usually with the Conjuring movies, they all have a happy ending. Like everybody hugs, everybody's like, there's always this beautiful ending where the demon's finally gone or something like that. But Annabelle Creation is the only one that just genuinely doesn't have a happy ending. From start to finish, that movie is just so tragic. And it happens to like the most vulnerable, innocent of people too, orphans. I don't know, it just like really, that movie really speaks to me more so than the other ones. Anyway, as you guys know, back in October, a couple of months ago, I went to HorrorCon and I met Samara Lee there, who played Annabelle Bee Mullins from Annabelle Creation and Annabelle Comes Home. And well, that was quite a day. I got to spend pretty much the whole day with her. It was amazing. I did more with her than I thought I was going to. Even after like the event itself, we went to like this like underground like haunted attraction, like walkthrough thing together, me, her, and her mom. Like, it was just insane. I didn't expect that. It was literally like the most amazing day of my life, to be honest. But while I was talking to Samara that day, she actually told me that this is a little story about the prop that I have here. When I was showing her my Mrs. Mullins bell, which I have right there, she told me that I'm the only person who's ever brought a prop from the movie for her to sign. And she said she wanted to keep, like, she likes to keep little trinkets and stuff from the sets and stuff, and she said she wanted to keep the little minifigure of her from the dollhouse scene. You only really see it in a couple of scenes, but it's a little minifigure of her that they made for the movie, and it's in the dollhouse, and you see it a couple of times when Janice is snooping around at night and she's looking at the dollhouse, and you see the little figure, and you can see it's clearly meant to be Bee. Well, Samara told me that they only made that one for the movie, and she asked them if she could keep it as like a keepsake, and they said she can't because it's got to go in the Warner Brothers like museum, so she didn't get to keep it. But they said they would make her another one, and I guess they just forgot because she said they never did, and that kind of made me feel sad. But I said to her, that is kind of funny that you say that, because I was also looking for that same thing. There really isn't many props from Annabelle Creation to get, and so I ended up with like trying to find Mrs. Mullins' bell or the little figure of her, which I also couldn't find anywhere. And now I know why, because they only ever made the one for the movie. Now, ever since that day with Samara, I was thinking about that figure, and I decided I would find a way of getting one, like a replica. And boy, jolly doodah, did I do so. I did, sure did. I was waiting for this for like a month. It's here. It's in a little package with a little cute smiley face that says, please open gently. It also has my name right there too. And inside, got some bubble wrap. That's always fun to play with. Here it is right here. It is very fragile, so I want to be, I don't actually know. It's probably not fragile, but I just want to be careful with it. But look at this, guys. It's going to blow your friggin' mittens off. If Samara Lee was here with me right now, she would be shook. Look at this. I have one. It's a little minifigure, and how I did this was I was messaging a few people that like make 3D figurines like this, and I sent them screenshots from the film, and I asked them, is this something you think you'd be able to do? I know it's like, I don't really have like images of all angles and that kind of thing. It's just, you only see it in a couple of scenes, but is this something you'd think you'd be able to make? And they said they can try, they can like map it out, draw it out, and print it, and paint it, and see like how it turns out. So they did this for me, and although it's not exactly like movie accurate, it's about as close as you could probably get it. It's 4 inches in height, and the person was very like communicative with me. Like, they were talking to me the entire time, communicating, telling me like, what do you think of this? Then they were sending me the mapping plan, and because you don't really see the back of her in the movie, they just put a ponytail on her, and I said she doesn't have one of those, and I know that because you see like Samara doesn't have that. She just has the 2 pigtails right here. And it is like meant to be Bee, so I just assumed it didn't have a ponytail. The other thing they did was they made the hair like go behind the ears, but it doesn't do that either. So I told them that, and they fixed the problem and had the hair go like over the ears. I'll zoom in so you guys can get a better look because it is very small. But check this out. They did also gloss it. I think they did that to like, because I'm assuming it's resin, and resin can like break very easily. So I'm assuming they did that to kind of preserve it. They put like a varnish on it, which has given it a shine, which in the movie it didn't have a shine. But I guess it just made it more durable and probably will prevent cracking and stuff over time, because I heard resin does that. But there's the little stand, which she does have in the movie, a little brown stand. So she does stand up by herself. Her little white shoes, and then her dress, and the dress is almost exactly like it was in the movie. Her hands at the front of her like this. They even got the hands right. Like in the movie you can see that she has her right hand over her left, just like it is here. She has this little purple bow around her waist. I was worried that they were gonna do like the bow tied at the back here with like strings coming down here, because she doesn't have that in the movie either. So I was kind of worried about that, but they didn't do that. They just did it like this, and this is how it is in the movie. So I'm really glad they did that. The attention to detail on the face is incredible. It's kind of hard for me to see right now, but I'm assuming you guys can see pretty well. They've hand painted this themselves. The hair is perfect. This is the back of her head. They've done a real good job on the eyes, the mouth. It looks very realistic, even the eyebrows. But the eyes was what like captured my attention the most, because her eyes, like they are like a bluish color, which they are in real life. Samara's eyes are like that color, and they also have like a little white dot in each one, so it looks like she has that like glow in her eye, which I feel like this one is actually more detailed than the one in the movie, which is pretty crazy. But I'm really happy to have this. So I know like I am actually the only person in the world to have a replica of the mini figure of Bee. But I am like the only person in the world to have an exact replica of this from the movie. Even Samara herself, who this was based off of, she doesn't even have one. But it did get me thinking though, like, it is very cool and everything, and I love this, and it's definitely going to be an amazing part of my collection. But it did make me think, like, Samara's mom invited me to see them again sometime, and I thought next time I go see her, I will actually take this and I will give it to her, because like I just imagine this would make her very happy, because I could kind of see she was very upset that she didn't get to keep the little figure. I feel like it would mean more to her than it does to me, but for now I'm very happy with it. I love this thing. It just looks so cool. Like in that scene when you see Janice like pick it up and look at it, I was like trying to work out how tall that thing must be, so I was taking into account how big Janice's hands must be for her age and stuff like that. Like, it was kind of hard, but I feel like I chose the perfect size, because the person asked how tall do I want it to be. I almost said 5 inches, but looking at it now, I feel like this was the perfect size, and I chose 4 inches. But anyway, guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to show you that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, and remember, the most important thing, chase your dreams.